Now they match. Clear. By now you guys should know what I carry. Obviously the PPQ is only the gun that I run. I've yet to show you guys a full EDC of what I actually carry on me daily. So I do carry Emerson Kershaw knives, in particular the CQC lineup. Just like how I carry my gun appendix for the speed, it's the same reason why I carry Emerson Kershaw CQC knives, pretty much solely for the speed. They're what I would consider beater knives, but they are amazing at what they do. Let me demonstrate. Okay, so here's how I would carry the knife on me. If I were to reach for it, it automatically deploys. So like I said, very quick, very fast. Okay, so you can see how fast they are due to the Emerson Wave patented design. Today's video isn't a review though about the knives. I just want to show you guys how I go about getting my knives ridiculously sharp, pretty much mirror finish. I'm not claiming to be a pro at it. I just have a system that works. And I get it, I know. There are you guys out there that have, you know, your whetstones and you can get your knives crazy sharper than this, and that's okay and that's cool. This video is more so for the people that don't know about it and showing them an easy, affordable way to do it. So let's go to the tabletop and I'll show you how. Oh yeah, and one more thing guys, I'm really trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to put out a video once a week now. So please, if you can, like, comment, I love comments, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. It'll definitely help me out, helps the channel grow, helps push me forward, and I'll just keep the content coming. So, all right, on to the video. So pretty much inside of this box, I have everything I need to sharpen my knives. This is the Lansky Deluxe 5-stone sharpening system. I have added a few extra pieces though, like the clamp, the Sapphire Stone right here, the strop right here, as well as the green micron compound, which is this. This is a knife we'll be working on, my Kershaw CQC 9K, my favorite knife. It's a bit rough, has a few torn pieces, but we'll get to it. This is my 6K. It's in a lot better shape. It's not my EDC. So yeah, I do have a lot of these Kershaw knives. First step, just want to clean off all the gunk I can. I'm going to use this microfiber to not ruin my desk. So always use a microfiber cloth there. The next step, just cut a little piece of an old microfiber. This is going to be used kind of like the same thing, but for the blade, so the clamp doesn't damage the blade. All right, just want to make sure that this is the right size. I'm just going to put this in. Just tighten it up and we should be good to go. Right here is where you can select the angle that you want to put as far as the edge on the knife. I've decided to go with a 20-degree angle, and this is just a little trick right here with a black marker to make sure you are completely hitting the edge of the blade. So basically sharpening is just a matter of turning over the edge repeatedly on each side of the blade. It's called the burr, and you can just feel it with your fingers. So you'll see me do that quite a few times here. With these coarse stones, I really don't care so much about refining the edge as much as just reprofiling it. So I'm just going up and down, just knocking the edge off, to be honest with you. And this is where we're at right now. I'm just gonna keep that up. A little bit of refining, I guess. By the way, this is the 60 grit stone. Just a little bit more and we will head over to the next stone. All right, so right here I'm just making sure that the rod is flat. It's super important to keep it flat with the stone to make sure that you have the right angle, or else you can completely mess up the whole process actually. So these Emerson Kershaw knives are pretty much the more affordable lower line of their true Emerson knives, which can run anywhere between $150 to $300. I'm not going to use those obviously in the real world, so these are the knives that I use as far as my beater knives. Here you see me checking for the burr that I was talking about. What's really cool about these Emerson Kershaws is that they still offer the wave feature for quick deploy. They might not have the same parts or the same pristine steel, but I mean, for everyday tasks and just to have a quick CQC knife, it's pretty cool. Best part is they're all under $50, and I believe there's 11 different models to choose from. So yeah, we've moved on right here to the 280 grit stone. Again, we're still knocking down that edge. Just feeling for the burr, knocking down the edge, flipping, and repeating. A funny story, although I have sped up this footage about 300%, it's actually a quick job that I'm doing. Usually, I mean, if I really want these to come out really awesome and mirror finished, man, I could spend up to like a couple of hours on them. I think altogether this probably took me about 35-45 minutes. These really do make awesome gifts though. I usually just buy them, reprofile them, and put a mirror finish on them and just give them to friends and family, and they always love them. All right, I believe that's about it for the 280 grit stone. Just clean it up, and this is where we're at. Nothing special. Now this is the 600 grit stone. At this point, the knife gets pretty sharp. It's around kitchen knife level sharp. I forgot to say, but a good piece of advice is to, if you look on my left hand, I have that cloth there. Yeah, it just gets a little irritated if the steel keeps on rubbing back and forth on your finger, so it definitely helps out to put that cloth there. I had to readjust it. Started to loosen up on the blade a while ago, so yeah, just had to tighten that up. And it looks like I'm just refining with the 600 at this point. Should be wrapping it up soon. The way I actually refine it is I'll pick a number, probably 8, and then I'll do 8 strokes away from the edge on each side, then go down to 4, then go down to 2, and then go down to 1, and yeah. So that's what you see me doing whenever you see it looks like I'm just actually not going back and forth. This is where we're at. All right, so now here's where the real fun starts. This is technically one of the polishing stones. This is the fine 1000 grit stone. And yeah, this is where you start to kind of realize that it has a sheen to it. Not quite mirror yet, but this is where the regular kit stops, I believe. What you're going to see with this stone is that I'm going to refine it quite a bit more. Just making sure that I can get it as clean as possible. This definitely is the part where I usually start to get excited. I can see the hard work paying off. So like I said, notice I've been using this particular stone to refine quite a bit longer than I have using the other few. All right, and this is where we're at right now. Definitely getting there. But this one right here, this is the cheat code. This is a Sapphire Stone, and you do have to buy this one separately. It's their 2000 grit polishing stone, and as you can see, it's absolutely worth it. After a few strokes with it, you already start to see the mirror finish coming through. So we definitely just want to take the time with this one to refine it properly as best as you can, clean it up. There's absolutely zero knocking of an edge going on right here. This is just refining the edge. Just a quick cleanup, and this is where we are at. As you can see, it's pretty much there right now, but we're not done yet. No, we're not done yet. So this is a green micron compound. I'm pretty much going to apply it to the strop. It can push the polish to about 30,000 grit, which is pretty insane. But yeah, a little technique is to heat it up right here. That'll allow you to apply it easier. And yeah, we're just going to go through and strop it. So with this drop, we want to definitely do light strokes. It's not about pressure when it comes to this, and it's definitely always 100% going against the grain. At this point, it's taking the mirror finish to completely different levels. You can sit down and do this particular part for a very long time, if not hours, just to, you know, refine it and get it that perfect and that crystal clear. I'm not really going for that right now. I just want to get into the void of mirror finish and show you guys that it's definitely possible with a pretty simple system. Again, I am not a professional by any means. I just do this as a hobby. I've been sharpening my knives for about 3 or 4 years now, and once or twice a year, I just take them out, sharpen them, and that's pretty much it for me. I do sharpen them all to mirror finishes though, so yeah. So at this point, we're pretty much done. I'm just gonna take this out so you can actually see it and we can view the final results. Clean off any of that micron compound that may be left. And here you go. As you can see, it's pretty shiny. So I know the question is, does it cut? Is it, you know, is it just for show? Yeah, it's it's pretty foolishly sharp. They say a knife is never truly yours until it bites you. And this is the one CQC. This is the one Kershaw CQC knife that has bitten me. Actually, it's bitten me twice over the course of about 5 years. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite knife, and that's pretty much why I carry it. I'm very, very good with this knife. Hopefully you guys can see the mirror finish. That's gonna be no fun if it cuts you. Okay, so there you go. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.